Finally had to take a break from this because work and everything has been really hectic. And with all the other content I'm making, I just couldn't find the time to get back to the Outer Worlds, which I've been really, I can't, I tried, well, this isn't quite true. I tried twice this week to do part 8 of my Outer Worlds walkthrough, but the bandwidth was being taken up by somebody that comes over to the house all week and says they're offline when I'm trying to broadcast, and they're not. So they're not here now. If he sees this and listens to this, I'm not mincing words. You take up the bandwidth and you shouldn't. So let's jump into, as I've pissed him off. Hey, I pay for the internet. Fuck him, right? So anyway, let's get into the Outer Worlds, where we are on the we're on our way to another planet, but we have to stop at this place where there's a whole lot of things going on. It's like it's not I'm not going to call it a space station. It's a really big ship that does a lot of the trading and things like that. So this is kind of like, I believe, like the hub world kind of. If this game could have a hub world, it would be this. And so we're headed back there right now. And hopefully, because it's Sunday, that's the other problem I'm running into is everybody's sitting at home on the internet, and it kills, like, the traffic around here in the frickin' country is crazy. Because this is the day that everybody's, well, if they're not at church, they're watching the Bears or whatever team, which is fine. It's good. Just wish they'd do more of that than bother me. I don't want to. I don't want to talk to that guy again. We talked to that guy on my first walkthrough of this where it didn't stick. I will have to disappear though for a couple of minutes during. I gotta get a pizza out of the oven.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in. You've certainly been blessed with an abundance of sass, haven't you? But it's your interstellar currency I'm interested in, not your nethers.
So, like I said, we named our character Remy LeBeau, so we're gonna talk a little like.
With a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
Groundbreaker, that's the damn name of this place.
Do you know Edna over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was. Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
What's up, Rich?
Edna didn't seem to think so, and I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, Maybe not in men, but she knows for comms. So, like as not, someone's been down there recently. And if someone set up shop in Roseway, I'd wager they got something to hide. Quite the opposite, I believe. Nothing terribly secret about gunfire, is there? If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. My goodness, aren't you quick on the uptake? I like that. Should you find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat over a pot of tea at my famous cooking.
Well, you're in true rare form here this morning, aren't you, Rich?
Law bless your atoms. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar. Yes, dearie? Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Is that like Metal Gear Solid? Metal Gear references there? Let's see what she's got to trade.
Magazine club meeting. You're a touch late. Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Oh wow, I can't even get that. Restricted. Snake Eater, yeah. The tree frog thing and everything else, yeah. I've never played it. Whoa, what's this? Oh, I don't have enough. Yeah, I need to get me some money.
Hands off the lady, all right?
Hey.
All right, I gotta be careful not to steal anything in here. All right. I don't know if talking to this guy is worth it. I can't remember.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when.
Conan O'Brien's in Death Stranding? Why?
It's been slow. Anything to occupy.
I like Conan, but why?
Didn't quite catch that. You'll have to speak up.
I will be getting,
Sorry, there's a lot of static on my end.
I'm going to be getting that game. I will be getting that game. I don't know if I'll be getting it day one, but I'll be getting it. I don't have time. Like, I barely have time to play this right now.
Nothing to fear. Sorry again. The sound of Groundbreaker's engines has really got to me over the years.
I want to buy it on day one. I just...
Huh? What? Huh. Now that I heard. Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself.
I need 2 lifetimes to do everything I want to do right now.
Together and like.
Did you see
Aren't you in a
the
restaurant?
video for the new channel schedule?
Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one. Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free. Of course, most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
All right, time to... Why am I going... Why are they... All right, time to figure out what we're doing. We got Salvager in the sky. Lily Hagen runs Sublight Salvage and shipping. Her office is located in the Groundbreaker Surprise to my paying office. Yeah, so let's go talk to that person right there. We're going to do a task called Salvager in the Sky. Salvager in the sky, keep on turning. Now you got me singing. I still don't know what I'm supposed to do with these bypass shunts. I guess they're probably part of hacking it. I just haven't noticed. Oh. What if somebody sees me? I don't want to rip this guy off. We'll, All right, we are finally exploring. Yay! Let's go steal everything. Just kidding. Oh, it's the guy in the moon mask. Oh, man. Do we mess with this guy? Yeah.
Sorry about that. Chief Dennison will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale. It's good for what it is. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget. Heard of it? My orientation aether wave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks. I'm sure they're doing their best. That's the Spacer's Choice spirit. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too. I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our consumer care or headwear division. Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as Spacer's Choice is affordable. I can see all of the top-quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price. Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers. Spread wash, mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development. Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of ground break. Or anywhere else you'll go.
They keep giving me these options.
Double sleeping? Try our lunar eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy. A blast will send you through the stratosphere and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed. Add an additional 10% to your purchase today, and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program. Spacer's Choice, we care.
Man, Rich.
Health and well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this hat.
You're saying a lot of stuff that's very familiar, but I can't place it. Is that all still from Metal Gear Solid?
Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now. Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moon Melt lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green, the future is spearmint. Damn it. Slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job, it may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have. If there are self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind.
Man, I hope I can get back into... Someday I'm going to do the Phantom Pain. I've tried to play that game so many times.
It's fine. I should be stronger than this. Thanks for taking an interest. Speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods? At Spacer's Choice, we cut corners so you don't have to. Have a look.
Pretty much nothing I can't get anywhere else. Alright, well, I thought I was going to make this guy cry. Maybe we can later. Maybe there's another one. Guys, and what are you looking at? You want to make something of it? Okay. So...
Listening to me, Blue?
So the Moon Man's having some problems. I can never read all this stuff. Probably should, though. You never know when it's going to be important. I don't know who the Moon Man is, but I don't know. Well, I'm where I'm supposed to be. Okay, I gotta run upstairs real quick and get my pizza out of the oven, and then I'll be right back in like a minute or two. Be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right. Let's get back into this. All right, so it says I'm supposed to be here. Is this chick upstairs? Is there an upstairs? I think there is. Gotta go studying. Okay, you're rich. Thanks for stopping by. What is that? And who are you?
You the one flying the unreliable?
Good luck studying.
Money. We got it. The Steve doors want it. I'll take that as a yes. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those batches they put on cargo bays in Rotterdam? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lily.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Ah. Huh. Sheesh.
Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere. Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch. If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? First, an embargo that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world. Few regulations, plenty of freedom. And second, all the goodies that no one had time to pack. I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the rescue dome might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits. These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down. Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities. Your words, not mine. Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate. Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets. Sprigs in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one. Ask. I have nothing to hide. be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
Okay, well, that was kind of pointless. I mean, I could just kill her now. Anyway, let's go to our journal. So let's go to our companion quest. Oh, wait, we need... Then what we need is... Alright, we just need an acid steeper. But where do we get it? Well, it says we can from Roseway, so...
Are you listening to me, Emperor? You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene. I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Emperor? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest,
I didn't
I can't
ask.
figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
What seems to be the problem? If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her. She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying. Take care.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. Did he now? Mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits. Surgery mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker. The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone. Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me
Elba?
wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Keep your sights out, friend.
For the last ratchet on rotten time. Leave me in peace. You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you? What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone. Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've gotta do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low. Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me. What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of the ship, I swear. You'd let a poor, ill woman get disappeared by the board? Awfully cold-blooded of you. Though I admire your backbone. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
Boo.
Udon was my buyer for when I acquired the diamond. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udon's deposit I'd spent. Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Okay, so I got to get out of here. But I can break into this. Let's see what happens. So we're going to save it. All right. Really wasn't worth breaking in. Because I'm not really interested in stealing anything.
What do you think you're doing?
Just don't complicate it. Any word on Jesse? Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it. I'd go with you to see the board's rep, but...
Okay, so next is... Let's go check out that distress signal that's on our ship. Let's see if we can get some acid steeper.
Spacer's jaw. It's recommended by 11 out of 10 Spacer's Choice medical professionals. Don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Make a choice. Spacer's Choice. Shit. Oh, shit. No, I mean, excellent. Yeah, that was intentional. As the face of Spacer's Choice, it's my honor to be a public figure. Who needs privacy when you have job security?
Somebody sent me spam the other day. So if anybody wonders what that was.
Anything and everything. Whatever you want, we got it. And when you need a replacement, we got that too. Have a look.
All right, so we need... I'm looking for a friggin' acid steeper, but...
Yeah, about 10 years back. That was...
Hey there, you mind stepping back? This charming little ship's been impounded and I'm afraid I can't let you near it till it's not. I'd surely love to, but that's just not my bailiwick. You'll want to have words with our representative here from the board, Mr. Udom Bedford. His office is on the promenade. I ain't felt so much as a tepid breeze in weeks. I hope Miss Chief Tennyson gets that fixed soon. Whew. I'm starting to feel like a sisty roast in all this armor. Have yourself a pleasant day.
Well, we can't do that. Okay, that sucks. So I can't. So we got to see that Udom Bedford guy no matter what. Like right now. Because he's keeping us from our ship and.
Huh?
Look at what we found up here. We got a flamethrower. And a dead guy. Very interesting. Wonder if that's going to play a part in something. Maybe we just found something that we weren't supposed to find yet. But I'm not trying to jump over there, so. Because I don't even see a.
It just me, or has it been deader than usual around here?
Chief wants to reduce board traffic, give tram freighters more paths.
Are there enough trams in Halcyon?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you. When you were sick, who took your temperature? When you were hungry, who gave you a needle full of love? Auntie Cleo, that's who. Have you given your auntie a hug today?
It only gets ugly around here when the corporates stir up trouble.
Only source for news in the Halcyon Colony.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing. Some big shot down in Byzantium's holding auditions for a new adventure serial. So yay, another 6 of those next season.
Okay, well, that's definitely going to be something that we'll have to look out for, is that room back there.
You know that sound when you snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Oh man, but I want that
Ooh,
gun.
someone has got to talk with Chief Tennyson about the thermostat around here. Whew, ain't gonna be me. So, you buying?
Grenade launcher. Ooh, boo, 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 boo. Man, do I want that. Let's at least make this this broadcast worth it. This is a lot of talking in this one. We are setting up a lot of stuff in this. I'd like to not have to every time I, like. Frankie got a lead on some local salvage. One of Groundbreaker's old hangars was bricked over until someone found it by poking around the stevedore's quarters. Leia gave us the go-ahead to plant her flag once we clear out the new arrivals. I'm sending you to scout. Look for a loose panel. You got to climb on top of their bunks and head toward the back wall. Lilia says we should watch our backs. She thinks we're being tailed. In other words, typical Lilia. Well, this guy lost his head. Be hilarious if it was up here somewhere, or if we find it. So where were they going? Like, where's this loose panel?
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are foreign property. Work now.
Okay, this is going to be interesting. Let's let's save this game. We'll overwrite that since we got out of that situation.
Regularly scheduled advertisement for the fall.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. It was So many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he? Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die? Oh, awful business that. But why? How? No, no. Best not to ask after the gory details. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship.
All right.
Sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? That's... well, that's just terrible news. Oh, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases. That's not unreasonable. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate? I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work? Be my guest. I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands. I have few complaints.
And they are calling it a space station.
Good law. Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit? No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no. Best to be clear, I believe. Ask away.
Yay, level 9. All right. All right. So we can go. Let's go talk to the girl in the sick bay real quick. Even though we're gonna have to. Where was she?
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice, too.
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up dead. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off. If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version. You won't be sorry. Or if you are, just add it to my debt and we'll figure something out.
Okay, and with that, with this lengthy bit of stuff, we had a few things happen. We leveled up. We solved a few things. We have talked our way through things, which is something I'm not used to. We've been able to do a lot of cool stuff with just our persuasion, things like that. I'm liking that. This is really giving me those kind of options. But we're going to go in here. We're going to check out that distress signal.
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. Just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me. Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired. Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like. It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust. Maybe with a little cream on top? Classic. Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise. Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker. Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not going to regret this.
Well, this'll be interesting, huh?
Okay, so we've got 2 new crew members. We've solved a problem. We've used our holographic images. We've talked our way out of a place. We've talked our way through a few other situations. We found some places. We leveled up. We're going to read this. I mean, we're not getting into any fights or action. We got a lot accomplished here. We found a couple of interesting areas on the groundbreaker. It's a ship, right? It's a great big ship. They're calling it space. Okay, I got to get over that. So we'll go to the journal. Okay, we got to look up the distress signal. To Captain Marvel over here.
Captain, how can I be of assistance? Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No! No, no, no!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw. Forgive me, Captain. I would rather not discuss Alex Hawthorne today. I am feeling discombobulated. Was there another topic on your mind? Captain Hawthorne attached 98.4% of the ship's processes to my computer, thereby giving me near total control. I have been programmed to deftly calculate navigation vectors through asteroid fields while also operating our ship's toasters. Alex also taught me the concept of a personality. He was quite delighted when I crafted one in order to better engage with him. It was basic in the beginning. The information in my memory banks says I am an autonomous digital astrogator, created by, redacted, on the date of, redacted, for the express purpose of, redacted. I have not yet decided if I should attempt to uncover the missing information regarding my birth. I asked once. Alex did not build me, and would not say who did.
Okay, so we've gotten some stuff figured out here. We are almost halfway through level 9. DJ Crystal, clear. You came right at the end, DJ. I'm about to. I literally just said that this would be the end of the stream. So I'm ending it for a little bit. I gotta watch a little bit of the Bears game that's going on right now, and then I'm gonna be back later on in a little while to do part 9 of this. So thanks, Richard, for being here. DJ, I'll be back. If you want, watch the rest of the stream from earlier. And I'll see you guys later. Yeah, I know, but I've been streaming for like 65 minutes and I gotta eat something. So I'll be back in a little while, folks. See you later.